Hey everybody, it's Coach Cav with 5-Star Hoops. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's share the game. In this video, we're going to talk about an important decision-making concept in relation to our spacing on offense. We'll start with a very common situation on offense with a middle drive from a player in the slot, but we want you to notice the defensive positioning due to the offensive spacing. The nearest defender is in the gap only one pass away. We hear defensive-minded coaches always talking about how your position is your help. But this seemingly great defense is largely set up due to the spacing of the offense and the decision to drive into the single gap. Here we can see the defense is in great position to stop this drive with no advantage gain leading to a turnover. In this next clip, we're going to see the defense set up again by a small spacing detail with the player in the corner not occupying what we would call the zero, allowing the defender to stunt into the gap and stop the drive. A couple other spacing miscues help the defense force a tough shot, including one offensive player bringing his defender directly over to the shooter. In the next clip, we have a very common action with a middle pick and roll, but notice the point guard is headed to an already loaded two-side with shooters holding the 45 and 0. This puts the defense in a great position to stop the drive as the point guard drives into the single gap and ends up in a massive traffic jam with 4 defenders surrounding the ball, leading to a turnover. In the last clip, we see a very subtle but effective adjustment by the point guard. One of the issues of driving single gaps is driving too recklessly too fast and getting too deep into the defense, leading to those massive traffic jams with little room to operate. It's as if the decision to drive is predetermined without much stock of the current situation. Here we see a great adjustment by having more patience, sucking in the gap defender without actually driving into the gap. You'll notice the guard peeking over his shoulder to keep an eye on his defender while at the same time doing just enough to draw in the help, creating enough space for the open jumper. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to subscribe below and click any of the links in the description box to see what all we're doing at 5-Star Hoops. Also be on the lookout for another video talking a tactic on how to handle driving single gaps. Until next time, y'all take care.